You seen that, what I just showed y'all? That's fucked up, man. This is the whole purpose why wars was fought. Because there was a group of people trying to tell other people what they can and can't do. And this is why I tell y'all, it has to be a war. You can't rational or be rational with the unrational. They're not trying to hear this shit. The crazy part is we're governing earth, not God. That's why it blows me when they use religion against you. God is not coming to either stop a war or start a war. We're on our own. God is not governing this planet in the way you think it is. That's one of the biggest reasons why you sit right at the front gate of this motherfucking plantation with the gate wide open and you won't leave. Think about that, what I just said. Because they control what you think. They got you thinking one thing and they doing a total opposite. You got to understand, bro. These people aren't what and who you think they are. How can you tell people where they can and can't go? The fucked up part about it is you go to their country, you restrict them of resources. You put them in debt, knowing they can't pay that shit back. This is how y'all hijack countries. America's the only motherfucking country that has a debt that's in its own currency, when all they have to do is just print more of that shit and pay it off. All this is bullshit, people. Wake the fuck up. All this ICE shit. Crazy part is we are the ones paying ICE to go out and do this shit through taxes, through they fucked up process. We pay for this shit through taxes. We are paying taxes so that ICE can go and raid families, take mothers from their children, fathers from their children. And the motherfuckers, the ICE agents, they don't give a fuck. That's why they getting paid so healthy with our money. I told y'all, man, this whole ideology of America and the way we supposed to live, man, this shit is fucked up. This is past greed. And now these people are faced to have to be either tortured or having to go back home under strenuous conditions. No help. Hillary Clinton stole millions from Haiti. All these motherfuckers do is lie. I told y'all, them the biggest gangsters. Not these motherfuckers you see running on the street, shooting guns, toting switches. America's the biggest gangsters. The governor, the biggest gangsters, the biggest drug dealers. So in your mind, they got you thinking just because you see a nigga kill one person on TV or 2 or 3 niggas on TV, you think that's something. These people kill countries, babies, animals, you name it. This is what they do. Been doing throughout history. So when a bitch tell you about the devil, that's what they talking about. You gotta understand, bro, this shit fucked up and it ain't gonna get no better. This shit gonna get worse before it get better. You feel what I'm saying? Nothing's gonna change. Now these people gotta be faced to go back to where ain't shit over there. Why you think when they come over here, they thrive? Because ain't shit over there. Like poverty to us is like the best living to them. And these same people that's running them back home are the same people that's making sure that they don't have what they need to live a better life. All this shit is bullshit. Politics, all that shit is bullshit. Education, bullshit. Pharmaceuticals, hospitals. Nigga, you got to motherfucking live. And they gonna make sure your ass, you gonna go through pure hell. Crazy part, bitch, you gotta pay money to live and die. You ever thought about that shit, bitch? You gotta pay, when you die, you gotta pay money. Who came up with this shit? You get married, you gotta pay money. And I told y'all, money is just a tool to keep you controlled. And their job is to, however much money you make, their job is to take as much of that shit back to keep you on the hamster wheel. You'll never be put in a position to just where you don't have to work no more. That's why they teach you to be on your own, not as a group. Be on your own. Individualism, not collectivism. That's what Ubuntu means. Ubuntu means collectivism, togetherness. How can I be happy if everybody else sad? America teaches you that, and when they teach you that, you adopt this shit, and you get your ass handed to you, because everything that they teach you puts you in a position to be compromised. Why would you want to spend $500,000 on a house and you buying it by yourself just to say it's mine? And it's never yours. You'll never own it. That's why people look crazy when they online talking about, I'm not going to do this. I ain't going 50-50. I ain't going to do that. I ain't going to do that. Bro, you can't afford to do this shit by yourself. What the fuck is you talking about? See, one thing I understand. It's not about having money. It's about maintaining money. That's where the problem come in. You know how many motherfuckers had millions of dollars? Thousands of dollars. Land, property. Bitch get a divorce and go up the shits. A lot of people you see on the streets end up on the streets because of divorces. On drugs because of a divorce. Bitch had it all and lost it. A ex-CIA guy said he been to prison, he been in different terrains, he done fought wars, but the worstest thing he ever went through was a divorce. So the people that give us this handmade script that say you got to get married, you got to do this, you got to do that, and tell us to live a certain way, they don't live that way. The J's. Look at the J's. They start with a J. You know who I'm talking about. What group of people start with a J? That's running everything. They all still together. They live together. They do everything together. And tell everybody else through Hollywood that they own, music that they own, publications that they own, school systems that they own. Everything that they own, they use to dumb us down. And this is why we can't get out of our own current situation. And I done told y'all a million times, if the Bible had any significant power to help you get out of your current situation, we would have never been introduced to it. Do you know how much shit these people won't tell you that can help you right now? Shit that's in your kitchen that I can show you. Shit that's in your kitchen right now that can help you with different diseases, sicknesses. They're not going to tell you that. Because everything they do is to control you. I told you, scarcity or ignorance is a $1 trillion business. You don't understand that. Because the very people that's painting your perception of life know that, and they're painting it in a way where you don't understand. Like you taught to self-destruct. So I feel for all the Haitians or anybody who got to go through this shit. It's just fucked up, man. That's why I say, bro, I couldn't even enjoy this shit knowing that it's people going through shit like that. Like, I am Haitian. I'm born over here in America. I got family in Haiti. I got uncles in Haiti, sisters, aunties, cousins in Haiti. My dad in Haiti right now. So trust me, I understand, I know. But one thing they can't take from us, 1803, 1804. We was the first one to get our independence. Yup, spanked that ass. But anyway, put your comments on the bottom of the video, man. Love y'all. And this is fucked up. I ain't gonna even lie. Very fucked up. But think about what I'm saying, man. And to the agents that's going to do this to these people and all this shit, I wish I could say what I want to say, but you know they all working together. But if you got any idea what you think I'm saying, you probably right. Fuck them. Like I tell you all the time, in order for you to be found, you must first be lost. I'm gonna holler at y'all.